Hey, how y'all doing out there? I'm back with you with another video. Today I want to talk about why I prefer the Note 10 Plus over the Note 9. Now keep in mind, I love the Note 9. It's probably the best overall full complete package of a phone that Samsung has ever made. And a lot of people feel that way, not only me, but a lot of people. This is by far the most popular device on my channel with almost 17, if not 17,000 views and over 600 thumbs up. People love this device, okay? Now, I'm doing this video not to try to convince anyone to give up their Note 9 to get the Note 10 Plus. No, I'm not trying to sell you the Note 10 Plus. I'm just going to give you reasons why I prefer the Note 10 Plus over the Note 9. Both of these phones are great devices in their own right. Okay, they both have a whole lot to offer to anybody that loves Samsung and love Notes. Both are great. Okay, but I just want to get into the reasons why I prefer the Note 10 Plus over the Note 9. First thing is the design. Both have nice designs, but I prefer the design of the Note 10 Plus better than that of the Note 9. Like I said, they're very, very different. I just think the Note 10 Plus has a more elegant look to it than that of the Note 9. Okay? And I love the boxy shape of the Note 10 Plus. It's actually more boxier than the Note 9. Then the Note 9 is actually a little bit thicker, a little heavier, but it's just something about the elegance of this phone. I mean, it's just, I just love the look of it, and it just looks so classy. Okay, like when I rock this, I feel like I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I just love the design of this phone. I really do. I like it a lot. All right, so that's the first thing is the design. I like the design of the Note 10 Plus over that of the Note 9. All right. Hold on a second. I don't know how that happened. All right, so let me turn on both displays. Now, the next thing that I like better is the fact that the Note 10 Plus has the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Now, I know for a lot of people out there, they prefer a physical fingerprint sensor. Okay, they don't like the one on the display. They feel like it can be sometimey and you know, don't work sometimes. Sometimes it does work. But I will show you this. Samsung dropped the update on this device a few months back, and there is absolutely no issues with the fingerprint sensor on this device. It's instant. It's super fast, as you can see. No issues whatsoever at all. I mean, every time I hit it, it pops on. The only thing I wish it had was haptic feedback and a nice animation. Other than that, there's no issue with the fingerprint sensor at all. At least not for me. All right. All right, next. The display. Now, both have a Quad HD Plus display. Both displays are great, but the Note 10 Plus does get brighter. Samsung, I don't know how they do it. Every year they seem to make their displays better. And for me, that's one of the #1 things that are important to me is the display. If the display is beautiful, then more than likely you could pretty much sell me on the device. But the display has to be, I mean, it has to be superb. And Samsung makes the best displays on any smartphone. Okay, you got a 6.8-inch Quad HD Plus display, dynamic AMOLED display. Of course, you got a Super AMOLED display here. Like I said, both are beautiful, but 6.8 inches, you're getting all display. Now, let me hold them both up so you can see the differences. See how you got, this is all display here. There's no bezels on the top, none on the bottom. You just got that little punch hole camera at the top. But here you can see you got bezels, a thick bezel at the top and a thin, kind of thin one at the bottom. But you're getting more display on the Note 10 Plus. Now, I know some people don't care about that. They don't want the punch hole. They don't want the intrusion. And I can understand that. You know, I wish Samsung could have made a thinner bezel at the top and put the iris sensor and an LED and all that stuff underneath it. But they didn't. This is the new look. This is the futuristic look. It's just, you know, people want all display. Now, I'm not saying everybody does, but a lot of people, they want more display. So For me, I like the display on the Note 10 Plus because it's taller and it's wider, and the screen to body ratio on this is 91% than that of 83% of that other Note 9. So display is a reason why I prefer the Note 10 Plus over the Note 9. Next, the dual stereo speakers. Both have dual stereo speakers. Both sound good. But the Note 10 Plus dual stereo speakers are much louder than that of the Note 9, and they have better overall sound quality than that of the Note 9. Does that mean the Note 9 speakers don't sound good? Of course they sound good. But the Note 10 Plus speakers are considerably louder. Now, if you're a type of person like me, when I watch movies, I don't want to use headphones. I mean, I just don't. That's just me. Now, when I listen to music, I want headphones. But when I'm looking at movies, I want to hear my speakers. And if they're loud and got nice full sound, I love that. Okay? Now, I liked these when they first came out. This was the first Note that had dual stereo speakers. And I loved them. But I just wish they were a little bit louder. And they just wasn't. They definitely made a vast improvement with these. Made them much louder on the Note 10 Plus. And I'm told that on the Note 20 Ultra, they're even louder and have better sound. So, you know, Samsung, you know, they do a good thing when they constantly try to make improvements. And I like that. All right. Next thing, 256 gigs of internal storage you get right out of the box. Of course, with the Note 9, you're getting 128. Now, there is a 512 gig variant, but most people are not going to get that. Now, you could probably get it now because it's a lot cheaper to get it now. But when this phone was first released, a 512 gig variant would cost you close to $1,500 for that phone. So most people got the 128. Now, Samsung did their fans wrong when they didn't do a 256 gig variant of this device. They only did 128, and then they went all the way up to 512, which I don't think was right. But it is what it is. So this one, they did it right. They came out with the starting storage at 256, and I think that's where they should continue to start at. Now, I was very disappointed that they went backwards with the Note 10 Plus, giving it 128, at least for the States. Now, I'm told over there in Europe and other countries, 256 gigs. But over here in the States, they only gave us 128. Don't like that at all. You know, that wasn't right. To go from 256 back to 128, it makes no sense to me. Okay, so that's the reason why I prefer this, because I shoot 99% of all my YouTube videos with my Note 10 Plus. Now, right now, I'm using my S20 Ultra, but 99% of the time, I'm using my Note 10 Plus for all my YouTube videos. So that 256 gigs of internal memory comes in handy a lot for me. So I prefer that. All right. Also, expandable memory. Now, both have expandable memory, but the Note 10 Plus expands the memory up to 1 terabyte. Now, you're going to get 500 gigs on the Note 9, but you're getting double the expandable memory with the Note 10 Plus at 1 terabyte. Now, that's not going to matter to a lot of people. 500 gigs will be plenty. Most people probably won't even put a 500 gig card in their Note 9. They may just put a 256 gig card in there. But for me, when I was using this on a regular, 500 gig card in there, and it's in there right now. With this one, I got a 1 terabyte SD card in there. And you know what it is? It's filled. It has 1 gig left. And it's filled with movies, videos, and music. So I need a terabyte. I need that storage. So everybody's different. I'm a storage monster. I need the storage. So, you know, most people will be fine with 500 gigs. But that's the reason why I like the Note 10 Plus better. Is double the internal storage and double the expandable memory. Next, you got double the RAM. Note 9, 6 gigs of RAM. You got 12 gigs of RAM. So you can hold more apps open in the background. You're going to get even a more faster, smoother experience with the performance. And also multitasking. You could pretty much go crazy with multitasking because it could open up and hold so many things open because you have so much space for memory. So I love the fact that this has 12 gigs of RAM. Next, the Note 10 Plus has the bigger battery at 4,300 milliamps. Note 9 is 4,000. Both will get you through a full day, but the Note 10 Plus battery is going to last you longer. All right. Next, let's talk about charging speeds on the battery. Now, the Note 10 Plus, of course, this phone is capable of 45-watt super fast charging. Now, I know some people don't care about that. I happen to care about this because I'm starting now to charge my phone in the morning as opposed to leaving it plugged up all night. I just get up in the morning, plug that 45-watt charger in there, and before I'm ready to leave for work, my phone is fully charged. This phone, definitely you can't do that. If you're trying to charge this phone and say you got down to 10 or 15%, it's going to take you almost 2 hours to fully charge this phone. Now, I know for most people, they charge their phone overnight. Some people say charging your phone, leaving it plugged up overnight can hurt the battery. It's possible, but I like the capability of having that super fast charging at 45 watts. Now, they give you a 25-watt charger in the box. So what you're starting with is 25 watts, and that'll charge your phone a little over an hour, which is still not bad. I say about 70 minutes. It's still quicker than that of the Note 9. But I do have a 45-watt charger that I got off of Amazon, and you can charge this phone from 0 to 100%, or say 5, 10, or 15% in under an hour. Okay, under an hour. I like that. Next, you got Power Share. Now, Power Share is reverse wireless charging. So basically, I can charge another phone. As long as it has wireless charging capabilities, I could take this phone and put it on the back of this phone and charge it. Okay, it's not going to be the fastest charging, but say if I'm out with somebody and they don't have a charger and their phone is about to die and they have wireless charging capabilities, and I could give them enough charge to be, until they can get to a power source. All I got to do, depending on how much battery I have, put their phone on the back of mine and give them some charge. Keep their phone from powering off. Also, you can charge a smartwatch. You can charge some earbuds, some wireless earbuds. So it is nice to have that option. Now, I know everybody don't use it, and I haven't really needed to use it yet, but I like the fact that it's there. If I need to use it, I can use it. I like the fact that it's on there. Pretty unique. Next, performance. Now, this has the Snapdragon 855, Snapdragon 845. Both perform very well, but this phone is much faster. It's a faster phone. It's a little bit smoother also when it comes to performance. Both perform well, but this phone is definitely faster and has a smoother animations when it comes to when it comes to going in and out of apps. So you're going to get even better performance that of the Note 10 Plus. So that's a reason I like the Note 10 Plus over the Note 9, because everything. Now, I know everybody don't move as fast as I do. Like when I'm using my phones, I'm in an app, I'm out. I'm in an app, I'm out. I'm like, sometimes I'm just moving that fast depending on what I'm trying to do. Like some people say, these phones have an 120 hertz refresh rate, which neither one of these phones have a high refresh rate. But when I'm using my S20 Ultra that has 120 refresh, I do scroll super fast like that because my eyes can scan stuff that quickly and be able to find what I need. Like, that's just me. So I know that, it's not a useful feature for everybody. But when I'm using 120 hertz, I'm scrolling that fast. So when it comes to my phone being responsive to my touches, I need it to be fast. So when I'm doing certain things, I need to hit, boom, come out, go in, come out, go in. Sometimes I move quick like that depending on what I'm doing. So the performance on the Note 10 Plus is better than that of the Note 9. Next, now this is a big deal to me, not a big deal for a lot of people. I can't say all people because everybody's different, but future software updates. Note 9 is not receiving any more Android updates, unfortunately, and I really believe Samsung should have gave this phone Android 11, and no more One UI updates. Now, I just got a message from a comment from somebody saying 2.5 is good. I don't see the big deal with 3.1. It didn't make a big deal. I don't need it, and I'm good. I don't care about software updates. Like, it's okay if you don't care about them. I do. They optimize your phone. They make your phone perform better. They make your phone last longer. They extend your battery. Like, software updates matter, to me. And I'm not saying they matter to you. They matter to me. So I like the fact that I'm not only do I have Android 11, I'm going to get Android 12 too. So this phone is going to be good for another at least minimum 2 to 3 years, which this phone is on its last year of security updates. Now, some people say they don't care about security updates. You'll care if your phone get hacked and all your stuff get jacked. I mean, it's up to you now. I think security, especially security patches, matter unless you put some kind of security, layer of security on your phone yourself, which you can do. So that might not be the biggest deal to some, but it's important to me. All right. When a company supports their own phones, it matters because, you, like I said, you're going to get the latest features. You're going to get the latest optimizations, and it's just going to make your phone run a lot better. All right. So it does matter to me. Next are the cameras. Now, cameras are not the biggest deal to me. I do want a phone that has a nice camera that shoots very good quality photos. You're going to get that with both of these, but the Note 10 Plus cameras are better than that of the Note 9. And also, you're getting a wide-angle lens on the Note 10 Plus that you're not getting on the Note 9, okay? You're getting super steady video on the Note 10 Plus that you're not getting on the Note 9. You're getting the zoom-in mic on the Note 10 Plus that you're not getting on the Note 9, okay? Now, and 2x optical zoom, all right? Now, both, like I said, both phones take good quality photos and videos, but the photos and videos look better on the Note 10 Plus, no question about it. At least that's been my experience, all right? And also, when it comes to the camera, now this is very, very important to me because I'm a YouTuber. Now, I shoot 99% of my videos with my Note 10 Plus. So to be able to shoot at 4K at 60 frames per second, unlimited, as opposed to only 5 minutes on the Note 9, that's a big deal to me. Also, 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is what I use the majority of the time. 1080p at 60 frames per second, unlimited, as long as I want till I'm done. With the Note 9, 1080p at 60, 20 minutes, and then the video is going to stop. So I don't like that. You know, if I do 1080p at 30, then I could do it as long as I want. But I try to give the best quality that I can. So either I'm going to use 4K at 60 or 1080p at 60. And most of the time I do 1080p at 60 because it takes up a little bit less space. When I'm doing 4K at 60 and the video is super long, it could end up being 15 gigs. And I don't want it to be that big because then it takes forever to load it up. All right. So I do like the fact that you pretty much got unlimited video recording on the Note 10 Plus that you don't have on the Note 9. Next thing, Note 10 Plus, Gorilla Glass 6. You're getting Gorilla Glass 5. Now, this is not the biggest deal because both Gorilla Glass is both on both devices. Now, I happen to think Gorilla Glass 5 is a little more scratch resistant than that of the Note 10 Plus. But when it comes to overall durability, the Note 10 Plus is going to be stronger because it has a stronger Gorilla Glass on it. But I do think Gorilla Glass 5 is a lot more scratch resistant than that of the Note 10 Plus. And the last thing to improve, S Pen. Now, these are both similar S Pens, except the latency has been improved to 42 milliseconds. So basically, it's going to feel more like you're writing on paper. For those that use the S Pen, I do use the S Pen, especially when I'm doing video editing or if I'm trying to do something precise that needs precise touching with the S Pen. I use it. I love using the S Pen, taking it out and scrolling and doing certain things with it. It's just a joy to use, and I wish more people that buy notes would take the time to use the S Pen, because the more you use it, the more you will want to use it, honestly. I mean, it's a really, really great tool to use if you have it at your disposal. Just taking it out, keep writing a note and saving it, and, you know, copy and pasting, and it's just so much stuff that it does. And also, what they added also was the air gestures, you know, controlling your camera, and, you know, of course, you can already take pictures with it, control your media, skipping videos, going back and forth, controlling the volume up and down. I mean, I just love that. Once you start using it, you'll love it. You'll be like, this is so cool. So those are all the reasons why I prefer the Note 10 Plus over the Note 9. And I'll say it again. The Note 9 is an all-time classic. It's probably Samsung's best complete note that they ever made. Now, I didn't say best note. I just said most complete note because there was no compromises. The only thing that this phone was missing was the ultra wide lens. That's it. Okay, IR blaster would have been cool too, but they didn't put any IR blasters. They stopped after the Note 4, so I'll just say the ultra wide lens and maybe just a little bit louder on the speakers. Other than that, this phone had no compromises at all. It was a great device. Still is, because there's people still out there buying this phone knowing that it's not getting any more software updates and they're still getting it. So this is by far Samsung's probably most popular device. At least that's what I believe, based on my views on my channel. All right, but I love the Note 10 Plus. I love this big, tall, wide, all display monster. I mean, I love this device. You know, it was a little thinner. I wish it was a little thicker like that of the Note 9, but it's actually thinner. And it's cool, but, you know, you could put a case on it to make it a little thicker if you like a thicker, you know, heavier phone. This actually, the Note 9 is a little heavier too. This is actually a little lighter than that of the Note 9. So I prefer phones that are actually thicker. Gives me a little more grip and give it a little more heft. But, you know, everybody's different. Everybody like different things. Some people like thin phones. I just don't. But I love the Note 10 Plus. This is a great device. You can get it for a great price on eBay. You know, refurbished, open box, brand new. You know, you have a lot of options. So I absolutely love it. I definitely prefer it over the Note 9, but the Note 9 is still a beast of a phone. As long as you're not having any problems with it at all, stay with it. Now, if you're going to upgrade, I say definitely upgrade to the Note 10 Plus. Now, you might say, well, maybe I should upgrade to the Note 20 Ultra. Well, you could do that, but keep in mind you're going to get less internal storage. They put the S Pen on the left side of the phone, which I think was stupid placement. You know, so, I mean, if you can deal with that, I mean, go for it. You know, it's up to you. You're not getting, they took away your headphones and all that stuff, which with the Note 10 Plus, you're still getting a set of headphones. You know, and they also, with the Note 20 Ultra, they took away the 45-watt super fast charger, which is what you get on the Note 10 Plus. But I'm not going to say the Note 10 Plus is not a bad, as a bad device. It's not. But I don't think it's not a huge upgrade from the Note 10 Plus. I would say if you want to save money, if you're coming from the Note 9 and you're looking to save money and, you know, you're going to get a device that's going to be good for the next couple of years, I say get the Note 10 Plus. But if you're the type of person that you need the latest and greatest and, you know, there's no notes coming out this year, I say if you're coming from the Note 9 or a Note later, then go up to the Note 20 Ultra. It's up to you. But for me, I would go to the Note 10 Plus. I just think you're going to get a better value. So thank you very much. Oh, just real quick, the things that I do miss from the Note 9, of course, is the headphone jack. No headphone jack. A lot of people won't give up their Note 9 because of that. I do understand that, but at least they do give you some AKG USB Type-C headphones to plug right in to your charging port and give you some nice sound. So I don't like the fact that they took away the headphone jack, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, the iris sensor, which I miss greatly because I actually use the iris sensor 99% of the time over the fingerprint sensor. I just would press the home button, which was had a little vibration, like a 3D touch home button, and it would automatically trigger the iris sensor, and it would read my eyes and open up the phone. So I actually loved and I missed the iris sensor. I wish that some way they could bring that back on the newer notes, but I don't know. I doubt if they do that. Also, the LED notification sensor, which a lot of people miss that. I don't miss that only because I use the always on display all the time. So I'm always going to see what notifications I have. So I don't need the LED notification. That's not a big deal, but I know it's a big deal to some people. And also the heart rate monitor, which nobody hardly talks about. I only had one person in the comments actually say how much they like the heart rate monitor, because I seem like I'm the only one that ever talks about it. I use it because, you know, it measured my stress level, my blood oxygen level, you know, my stress. So I liked it a lot, and I do miss it. I don't know why they took it out. It was embedded in the camera sensor somewhere, so I don't know why they removed that. I used it along with Samsung Health, which I use every day, so I'm disappointed that they took that out. So those are the four things that the Note 9 have that the Note 10 Plus don't have. The headphone jack, the iris sensor, the LED notification sensor, and the heart rate monitor. But if you can live without those four, you ain't going to be upset if you get this. I'm telling you, this is eye candy. This screen is so bright, vivid, and beautiful, and big, and nothing but screen. All you're doing is holding a big, giant screen in your hand. And then when you're looking at media content, it's basically like holding a small flat screen TV in your hand. Like the media movie experience, you're going to absolutely love it. All right. So thank you all for taking the time to view this content. I do appreciate it. Once again, when we do get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away one of my smartphones. So stay tuned for that. We're not quite at even 900 yet. So please give me a thumbs up if you liked and found this video useful. And please subscribe. And also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Do appreciate you taking the time to view this content. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace.